eyelids are getting lighter and lighter. They're rolling up like window shades.
What time is it? Oh, my God, Ridge. Why did you wake me?
Hey, I'm the boss now. You're punching a time clock for me, lady.
We may be co-bosses before the day is up.
What?
Rich, wait. You know it's better to see Taylor the first thing in the morning before she realizes the Nobel Prize Committee isn't going to be calling. And then she takes it out on the world.
So, Eggs Benedict? Oh, wait a minute. Do I have English muffins?
No, you are not going to cook for me.
Hey, I make a mean Denver omelet.
It was bad enough I came barging in here last night and woke you up out of a dead sleep.
Oh, you didn't wake me. I wasn't asleep.
And then I had to bore you with my big, weighty decisions.
I wasn't bored.
So, do I want to be in deep debt to be an owner of Forrester, or do I want to just hand over my share to Brooke?
Look, I like you showing up here in the middle of the night. Can you do it again tonight?
It's going to get to the good part, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Cut to the chase. Yeah.
That kind of eliminates the chase. So, what'd you decide?
Steph, he said that? He wants you back?
No. That's not what he meant, Pam.
What other reason could he have for saying that he wants you back? He doesn't want your money. What?
Got here as soon as we could.
Well, where's Whip?
Come on, is there really some catastrophe big enough that's brewing to bring us into the office before the meter maids start their day?
What's not necessarily a catastrophe. Forrester Creations is changing hands again.
What? For real?
Since when?
Spencer Publications shareholders have to ratify the deal, but for all intents and purposes, it's a fait accompli. Oh, my, Eric must be beside himself.
Well, honestly, anybody but Bill Spencer.
Right. Actually, your father's going to be one of the owners.
Really? Good for Eric.
Wait a minute, wait, one of the owners? Do we know any of the others?
Well, as a matter of fact.
So maybe we're looking at her.
Is this how it's going to be from now on?
How what's going to be?
Your quest for power instead of sex?
No, of course being your love slave is the most important thing in the world to me.
A likely story, yeah.
And if Taylor's running Forrester, I won't be able to do this again. Nibble on your ear. I got it.
Why not? Why is that?
Because I'm sure she'll institute a strict rule of no public displays of affection or private ones. And that steam room, you might as well just turn it into a library.
No.
Yes. And that couch in your office, I am sure she's going to replace it with a cappuccino bar.
Oh, my God. You better get over there right now and do something about this. Right now.
Oh, great. Whip, you're here. Hi. Anyway, what I was going to say is this whole deal was rather brilliantly engineered by my granddaughter.
Wait, Steffi?
Mm-hmm.
This isn't making sense here. Bill Spencer went after that company like a lion after prey.
Well, maybe it was too big for him to swallow.
I can believe that.
Anyway, he's making a very nice profit, believe me. And it's, the company's being sold to a trust. That's naturally Ridge, Eric, myself, and Taylor.
Taylor?
Mm-hmm.
Stephanie, you have a contract with us.
I'm very aware of that, Owen.
You're part owner here. You didn't want a salary, you wanted a percentage.
Yes, and I've done very well by that. And I'm perfectly prepared to divest myself of those holdings, Nick.
Really? And then what? Own Forrester, but work here?
I love you, Jackie. You and Nick picked me up and brought me back to life, really. You know, I thought I was just useless, and you gave me a belief in myself again, and as a consequence, you've all become my family. But I built Forrester Creations from the ground up, and my other family has asked me to come back, and I think I need to do that, Nick.
You're up bright and early?
Well, the early bird gets to pack the worm's desk.
Shouldn't Katie be doing that?
It's all done. I had maintenance change the locks on the door and the desk.
You think Bill Spencer's going to be that riled up after being outmaneuvered?
Well, we've always been a little weak on security. So I had new keys made for the new owners. Oh, and I was wondering, should we get keys made for Brooke? I want to be sensitive to her needs.
No, 4 sets should be enough. Besides, your mother may be bowing out.
What? Why?
Because it's going to be hard for her to raise that much cash. She may want to assign her share to Brooke.
What? No, she doesn't.
Brooke proposed it. Taylor didn't say no. It may already be done. Brooke's with her right now.
No, Dad, I have worked so hard to... No, Dad, she can have an office, an assistant, anything she wants. But she is not putting her name on the partnership papers.
Who is it?
Taylor, it's me.
Yes.
Your maid didn't exactly say that you didn't come home last night, but I read between the lines.
We are very anxious today, aren't we?
Oh, gosh, I'm very happy for you two. Obviously, things are working out well.
Obviously, yes, they are. So see, now you won't have to worry about when I'm walking the halls of Forrester, I won't have deja vu and suddenly think I'm married to Ridge.
No, I know that.
So I guess you're here because you wanted to find out what I've decided, if I've decided.
I don't need to look at this contract. We know what's on there. Legally, you cannot be employed or work with another fashion company other than Jackie M.
I realize that.
But you let Eric snap his fingers, and the commitments that you've made to us, what, they just don't matter anymore?
Jackie, before I came here, you know, you all had a real problem creating an identity for the company, projecting it, selling it to the customers, to the buyers. But we've accomplished all that. Bridget's turned out to be a first-class designer, and you've got Whip. He'll keep everything moving along. Jackie, I don't know how to make this right with you. Help me.
So you're just walking out on us?
Well, there are legal issues. I realize that.
This is it, Mother. This is the attitude I've been talking about for months now.
What attitude?
This woman thinks the entire world revolves around her, and I'm sick of it. Stephanie, I haven't been happy with your performance around here for months. I think you're phoning it in. And yes, you did bring clients in at the beginning, granted, but where are they now? Personally, I think you're expensive, I think you're a headache, and I think you're stubborn. And I think you're over the hill.
Nikki, that's enough, okay?
No, it's not enough, Mother. Actually, the timing for this is perfect. If you want out of here, then pack your bags. You're fired.
Thank you, you big lug. Jackie, is this going to be okay with you? We still pals?
What the hell? Go back to your family.
Let's Get out of here while the getting is good. I need you. Come on.
Okay, I guess.
Listen, just because I'm the competition again doesn't mean we can't get together for a martini.
Or two.
Or three!
We'll miss you too, Pam. You people have taught me so much about life, about how to celebrate it every single second. You're a walk on the wild side, you know that? I'm gonna miss all of you two a lot.
We're gonna miss you too, Pam.
Heck, I forgot. I baked a whole batch of these last night. Why don't we all just have one, you know, sort of as a farewell toast?
No, I think we'll wait.
No? Okay, okie dokie. You'll save them for after lunch. You take very good care of Stephanie for me, okay? You know I will. You sweet girl. I promise. Okay.
Jackie M Designs is the destination for the most talented people in this industry.
To Stephanie.
Here, here.
Our Woman of the Year.
S-T-E-V-H-A-N-I-E. S-T-E-V-H-A-N-I-E.
Steffi, where is this all coming from, this sudden problem you have with Brooke?
I care about Brooke. I think what she did was wrong. She didn't respect you or Granddad. You may be married to her, but she's a Logan at heart. And I don't trust what she's going to do for the company, that's all.
Sweetheart, you're talking about the woman I love.
You insisted. What about your dad? Where is your loyalty? He is the one who founded the company. Then they walked all over him and shoved him in the basement and told him how to design clothes.
That was not Brooke.
She allowed it. She could have stopped Katie. But no, she couldn't be bothered.
Sweetie, this whole thing is much more complicated than you're making it out to be.
Fine. Maybe I'm being simple-minded. But if she doesn't have actual authority, then she can't misuse it. Look, I gotta talk to Marcus about these boxes.
I can wait.
Grandma, it's Steffi. Are you busy? I need you to rescue Mom. I think she's over at Whip's. Brooke went to see her. Yeah.
I am not going to be rushed about this, Brooke.
I'm afraid you are. Not by me, but by the financial commitment the trust has made to Spencer. If I understand this correctly, you have to come up with $50 million. Can you do that?
In order to protect my children's future, yes, I think I can.
By mortgaging your home and selling off your investments, dipping into their stock funds, isn't that going to be compromising their future just a little?
It can all be paid back.
Sure, if you can make Forrester a success in this economy.
Well, obviously, I will be relying on the expertise of Eric and Ridge and Stephanie. And maybe you.
I do have a track record.
I am very well aware.
Everything I've accomplished at Forrester through the years has helped make your kids' trust fund so healthy.
Yes, that's fair to say.
You're really not interested in fashion, are you?
Well, I have interest in it, yes. Yes.
Are you willing to set aside a business that you love so much? Helping people that need help? Leaving behind a reputation that you've worked so hard for?
I am aware that, of course, there are going to be some changes, some consequences.
Whip. Taylor. Don't listen to one thing she has to say.
Why do I suddenly feel like an orphan?
We did the right thing.
She brought us our greatest success.
Guys, she was right, though. She left you more polished and more capable than the way she found you. You can do this without her.
Did you hear that? So everybody, let's get back to work. Come on.
Thank you. Okay.
I never had a best friend and a husband at the same time before.
Well, I will be your best friend.
Thank you.
Oh, he's sending Cliff up to take these away.
It really bothers me, all this negativity you have towards Brooke.
You keep thinking they're going to change, and they're not.
Look, can we just step back a little? Think about what's good for the company? Objectively speaking, there's nobody in this business with a better resume than Brooke.
What's good for the company is what's good for the family. That's always been true. And every time we forget that, there's been a mistake.
Steffy, you succeeded where the rest of us failed. Put this company back into the hands of the rightful owners. Your grandparents and I are very grateful for that. So why don't we just trust your mother and Brooke to work out between them where that last 25% of Forrester should be allocated?
I'm not sure about all that. But I'm starting to feel better about it already.
Taylor and I are trying to have a private conversation.
I'm sure you are, and you're trying to talk her out of her rightful place to have the ownership in this company.
What's so rightful about it? This isn't even Taylor's career path. You're not doing Taylor or the company any favors by handing her the reins to a business that she doesn't even understand. I have a history at Forrester Creations.
You sure do. And the tabloids remind us of it every day.
Excuse me, I am more qualified by any definition.
To work at Forrester, no one says that you aren't. But ownership, she's more qualified.
Why would you say that?
Because ownership is equated in my mind with power and with responsibility. And those are two things that you have over the years abused over and over and over again. You exercised power in the bedroom.
Oh, my God. See what a nightmare it would be if I was forced to work under Stephanie? Please, don't do that to me. Look, I had my attorney draw up a very brief, very simple agreement that I want you to look
Over my dead body. She's not going to sign anything. Look, your daughter knew exactly what she was doing when she had the deal drawn up. Control is everything.
Do you know how sick that sounds?
I am not going to allow you to have any authority to make any sort of a decision because we've all seen where that experiment leads, haven't we? Don't let her worm her way back in here, please. Your daughter has given us a golden opportunity here, Taylor. Don't let her manipulate you, please.